Okay, you guys, here's another video today, and as you can see, this is a live account. But I wanted to kind of talk you through, because the questions come in, can you trade from lower time frames, the 5-minute and so forth, or only higher time frames? And as I mentioned many times before, you can trade from any time frame that you choose with this trading system. And as you can see, this right here, signal came in. And let's measure the pips on that. Give me a second so I can kind of show you. And I'm not going to do videos every single day of trades, but I just want to show you, okay, that was 22 pips on that little short one. This one actually produced, and we usually do 1-to-1 risk ratio with the system, but as you can see, that produced 34 pips. And currently I only have one position open on this. I could have opened up 10 and that would have made this 300 pips, but I just being cautious because today was NFP. They had the NFP a day earlier than normal. So today was NFP, but again, as you can see, this is the 5-minute time frame on the Dragon, GJ, Great British Pound versus the Japanese Yen. So I took a trade off the 5-minute, and as you can see, it worked out perfectly. I'm currently up 30 pips. I'm actually going to hang on to this one a little bit longer. Let me show you why, because now on the 15-minute, the signal has matriculated up to the 15-minute time frame, and it's showing, and those who are my students, you already know what this is. I call it the SpongeBob SquareHead. And so with the SpongeBob SquareHead pattern in play, consolidation, whatever you want to call it, we make our own names to keep it simple in our group. But I see that it's doing the SpongeBob SquareHead, which means that it will be a possible continuation pattern to the downside. So I'm going to hang on to that one a little bit longer. As you can see, here goes one on the 15-minute. And the Dragon shot up, and let's measure those pips. Now again, we do a 1-to-1 risk ratio to get you in and get you out and make you some pretty good pips. But if you wanted to hang on longer, what did it actually produce? That was 232 pips on this particular trade. Does that happen all the time? No, it doesn't, but just showing you what could happen. So even if you did the 1-to-1 risk ratio from here where the signal came in, stop loss was right about there. That's about 35 pips, and it came back comfortably, did not touch their bottom, so you would have been out right about there, and basically you had your 1-to-1. But of course, as you can see, 200 pips, over 200 pips. Here's one more trade that I'm in for today. Again, today is NFP, not trading too heavy, and still waiting on my gold trade. But here's, you can see right here off the 15-minute, here's an entry right here. I call it the Mona Lisa. We do have other confirmational tools that we use at the bottom, but as you can see, this was a wonderful trade that I'm jumping in, showing me the SpongeBob SquareHead for a continuation pattern. So I'm actually going to hold this trade a little bit longer. As you can see, here's the last one that came in, and let's measure that one out. Signal come in right about here. Stop loss below the last swing low, or we have another method, and you'll learn that once you join. So that's about 54 pips. Did you get your 54? Yep, right about here. You got your 54 right there. So you did win that trade, but it actually produced more than that and gave 128 pips with this trade. But does it do that all the time? No, it's according to market conditions. But would you have gotten your 1-to-1? Of course you did right there. Okay, following the rules. We do have rules. So if you do decide to join us, make absolutely sure that you're going through each and every tutorial program. Do not skip steps. One of the things that really irritates me is when we get a lot of questions in from on how does this work, how does that work, and it was already covered in the tutorials. So make sure you're going step by step through the tutorials and don't skip steps. If you're trying to be a professional trader, professionals do not skip steps. Okay, they're very detailed people. So make sure to kill your bad habit of skipping steps if that's what you're normally used to doing. All right, including with the installation, because there's a unique indicator that you must install properly, or else when you get your license key to make this work, it won't work. And most of the time we get emails about that. And the fact is that they skipped a step. So be professional when you come into the Super Easy Forex family, because we're trying to build a team of professional traders, and we do not skip steps. Okay. Anyway, So I'm not going to do a video every single day. I done already did a video multiple days this week showing multiple winning trades with a live account. So if you want to come and join us, you know what to do. I'll put the link below to our website. Come on and join us and come get these pips. All right. Thank you.